Hello, students. This is our first lecture for Chem 113, and you probably need this for Chem 114 as well. To excel in chemistry, you need to have knowledge about the periodic table. So, the periodic table, as you can see here, is a table showing elements, and these elements are arranged in a particular order of increasing atomic numbers, such that elements with similar properties are grouped together. So you'll be seeing they are arranged and grouped in terms of what? Similar properties. They can be physical properties or chemical properties. So let's familiarize ourselves with the first 30 elements. And I'll stress on the first 20. So these are first 30 elements arranged in order. So hydrogen is the first element. So with atomic number 1, we have hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon, sodium, magnesium, aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine, argon, potassium, calcium. So this is the first 20. Then the next 10, we are going to call them the first 10 transition series. These form part of a particular group of elements known as the transition elements. To be precise, transition metals. Yeah. So this is the first 10. We call them the first 10 transition series. So we have scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, and zinc. So these are the first 30. In blue is their written in blue is their symbols. So the symbol for hydrogen is capital H. Helium is capital H small e. So we have to know their symbols. So to remember the first 20 elements, you can just use this. Hello, hello, listen BBC News. On Friday night, some men are selling pizza, so come and pay cash. Yeah, you can easily remember that, right? Hello, hello, listen BBC News. On Friday night, some men are selling pizza, so come and pay cash. Yeah. And for the next 10, which is the first 10 transition series, you can use this to remember school teacher vanished, crossroad, manager felt conscious, night court, zongo. Yeah, so that's what I used to remember. All right, so we are going to group the first 20. As you can see, we've arranged them like this. So you have hello, hello, listen BBC News on Friday night. Some men are selling pizza, so come and pay cash. These are their symbols. So I've arranged them, I've grouped them. We have group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5, group 5, group 6, group 7, and group 8. So these groups are the columns. Now the rows are called periods. So period 1, we can only find hydrogen and helium there. We have period 2, period 3, and period 4. So these are the first 20 elements. So you have to know this particular one. You should be able to know this off head, and it will help you a lot. So group 1 elements, we call them alkali metals. Yeah, they are metals. Group 2 elements, we call them alkaline earth metals. Group 7, we call them halogens. Halo means salt. So halogens, so the salt formers, they form salts. Yeah. Then group 8, we call them the noble gases or inert gases. They are inert, so they are unreactive. Now the halogens, you should also know other ones aside fluorine and chlorine. So we have fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, and astatine. So FC Barcelona in Accra, you can easily remember that too. So this is the periodic table. Familiarize yourself with the symbols and especially the first 20 elements. Now the first 10 transition series, just know them. Know they are not part of the first 20. We are going to make good use of that very soon. When we get to acid, bases, and salts, we are going to require knowledge from this. When we get to redox reactions, we are going to require knowledge from this. So I just added the first 10 transition series over here, and our periodic table is looking like this. But mind you, this is not the complete periodic table, it's just a portion of it because the transition elements, there are many of them. Yeah, we also have the lanthanide series over there, which I've not included because we don't need it here. To excel in Chem 113 and Chem 114, you just basically have to know your first 20 elements and know some examples of the transition metals. So in our next video, I'll be talking about how to arrange the electrons on these atoms, and we'll look at their oxidation number and stuff. And we are going to need this in redox reactions, acid, bases, and salts, and we'll need it a lot in Chem 114. So please